Alright. This is section B, 6A. Fasciola hepatica.
No, it's stung. Yeah. Wait, don't. Liz. Come here, camera. Okay. Here. It's that little thing right there. I see it now.
When it comes to the fasciola hepatica, it's a pretty large section on the slide, and within it there's some groupings of these little capsules.
Those would be eggs.
Those are eggs. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? That fasciola, because it's so big, if you want to put it on a dissectoscope too,
Oh.
you can back out from it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you won't have a pointer.
We can look at it. Okay, I was just looking for this one.
So how are the microscopes working?
Better.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice and smooth. Good action.
There's finally.
Do you have another like a petri dish I could
Well spent.
Yep. There's this entire cabinet, all glassware that you're welcome to.
See, it was a valid question.
For the planarian cross section, you just look at the digestive tract one?
I should have a cross section somewhere.
Here, I have one here.
Oh, okay.
There's one.
It just says CS down at the bottom.
There's one. There's one. One over there.
Oh, there.
Alright, let's don't sorry.
Yep.
These four cobra things.
And then the
I
thing
don't
that
even
makes
think
it
to
look
look
like
at those
the
little
tongue
letters.
goes
It took me a few times too. I was like, they don't have it out there. It's not here. Or somebody's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get your council out there.
Fine print.
I gotta tell you this hanging off there too.
What?
Or,
These little
no.
ear-looking things are the sensory magnets, just so I don't forget to tell you.
Oh, okay. On the left and right side?
Yeah, like the little ears.
Yeah. You see the crest? Sure, I put it
Yeah.
on. You done?
It's like,
It's like
it's like,
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
on the side.
Oh, that's it?
It's like the top part. Yeah.
Oh.
Cause it's like over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got a
Oh my god.
question. Should you do some sort of routine maintenance about keeping yourself dewormed? Like, I don't know, you eat a lot of pork, you go to Latin America a lot, or you know, you're
Well,
not,
if you eat a lot of pork in Latin America,
which I
you
have.
have symptoms,
Symptoms, I don't know.
then I would go get checked, but
Yeah.
it's not terribly likely because you cook your pork, right?
I do, but I've gotten to be like really popular for making a big pork on the grill, and everyone likes it real soft and real kind of like borderline pink, and you know, I put the thermometer in and I do 140. I cook it at 140. You know, so I don't serve it until it says 140, and then I cut it and I yeah. So
But is that with pork that you get here or pork in Latin America?
both.
Both.
Yeah.
You're still probably fine as long as it's cooked to that temperature.
I just worry about these things that could, you know, lie dormant, you know.
Well, if they're in there, they're not dormant. They're just enjoying your space. So.
Ah.
But again, it's not really terribly likely that you have.
But you can't, I don't know, go to a health food store or take some sort of detox, something or other.
Where do you buy your pork when you're in Latin America?
Well, I live in Chile, and I was spending a great deal of time there, like a year at a time almost.
I mean, did you go off the farm or was it prepackaged?
It was prepackaged. It was not from a farm.
Probably.
So it went through some sort of process for human consumption, but they're not real. They're not like here with FDA.
Yeah.
So I don't
You're
know.
still, I mean, you're still much more likely to be fine than you are to actually have contracted it.
I went to a really high-end sushi restaurant and had amazing food, but spent the next day dying
Really?
and had to go to the hospital because I was dehydrated. So I'm gonna, let you fill in the blanks
Oh,
there.
I know
yeah,
exactly what happened
yeah,
to you.
and I had to fly like that day too. So I was like, it was the worst trip ever.
That's when you want to sit back the plane.
Mm.
Let's take the seat in this little private room back here.
Right, and you're like, you have these orders about what you can and can't eat. And you look at the menu and nothing on there you can
Yeah,
eat.
there's
So
nothing.
no
Oh.
thanks. So yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So you
Careful with that stuff.
you
And
go
you
into
don't know. Like,
yeah, you put wasabi on it. You don't taste it's bad or good or I mean, it was
wasabi
good. It was
knocks
good.
everything out.
Right.
Here, I have another here.
Yep. It was awful.
You know?
Wait,